Off we go to Chin Radio, my good friend Cheryl Antoine. How are you, darling?
I'm super fine, my dear. And how are you?
Good, good, good.
How many of those can you put away?
Ever since a hot dog eating competition a few years ago,
You're off the stuff a bit?
well, not only the Japanese ones are the only ones I'll eat.
Okay. Okay, now you're going to have to be selective, huh?
What's going on over there? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing not too badly. There's a lot going on. The duo Canterbury, we have violin, classical, guitar concert taking place. This is going to be approximately 1 hour and 15 minutes. They've timed it. No intermission. You have compositions by Oginsky, Rachmianovich, Pierre Lutzer. Lots of stuff going on the 17th of August here, starting at 7:30 p.m. And you know where it's going to be held? At the Freeman Hall at 610 Cumberland. And I love the acoustics in that place. Have you ever been there to a performance?
I think I have been there once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, it's really a nice take. It's a bit off from the National Arts Center, so I'm saying, but it's great anyway in terms of the performances that come through there. And so this is going to be behind the building at the fire station. For those of you who don't know Orleans too well, there is a street parking, and they ask you for voluntary donations. So be generous, folk. And then when's coming up next, the Gatineau Day of Cultural Diversity. That's taking place for a special event. It's going to be presented by Ville de Gatineau. Long time used to say Ville de Ole, but now it's Ville de Gatineau.
Right.
So it's going to be dancing to the rhythms of many continents with discovery of whole world of artists, shows, world of all sorts of activities, games, and lots more storytelling for kids and all. So you know what? It's a family event that you don't want to miss.
No, that's right. Sounds like a lot of fun.
If you're going to be practicing your French, it's a good time and place to do so because it's in French. And this is on August the 19th. That's Sunday from 10 to 4:30 p.m. and it's a free event. What do you think about that?
Free is good.
Feels good, eh? And moving right along now, we have the Canadian Guide Dogs for the Blind. They're having an open house on the 18th of August. That's going to be for the blind. They'll host this open house at the National Training Center. It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can learn more about how the dogs operate, how it is to, have an assistive dog, and all the tours for sightseeing. Well, for those who are not sighted, it's going to give you a full overview of what it entails. And then if you want to stay for a while, there's going to be lunch, and it's also a fundraiser. So that's on. Barbecue is going to be available and all that.
Right.
No.
That's one of those things. I've been out there and I've seen that, Cheryl.
I was about to mention, I know that you had done. And, we who are sighted, we take so much for granted. We who are able, we take so much for granted. But it's a whole other world,
And you have to understand that these people raise money to keep themselves going.
Yeah.
They're not federally funded or anything like that.
No, and this is more the thing. And so any form of help that, that we as the public can give to them, we should do. And not only just for this particular occasion, but I think all through the time, we should see how we can move forward to help it.
That's right.
Now, coming up next on sort of a party scene, if you will, the DJ Fest. They're going to be having the first year of doing this event. And it's... lineup, you have Tony, Dark Eyes, Joe, Kitty Conti, Vito V, and many, many more. It's going to be on the 25th. Doors open at 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Now, where it's going to be. They're moving away from the city center, so to speak, and it's going to be at the CE Center, which is at 489.
Oh, that's huge.
It's huge.
Yeah, lots of room out there.
Righto. And then the only thing you have to worry about is when you're driving there, be worrying about the police traps because, you're going as though you're going to the airport. So it's going to be indoors and outdoors. Yeah. And if you want to know what the cost is, as usual, we have a website now for them. It's ottawadjfest.com or 613-240-8340. So that's it. And there's also a toll-free number for those who are lag at distance, yeah?
Okay. We got to run, Cheryl.
866-760-0007. So we had a lot to talk about and little time to do it in, but have a great week, y'all. Check us out on Chin Radio. Cherise, love you, darling. Have a great week, love.
Cheryl, good to see you, my friend.
Same here, my sweet.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Cheryl Antoine over at Chin Radio.